Hey, what's up, folks? This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. Well, today's video is going to be an update on the Polkadex Crowdloan. So, by all accounts, it looks like Polkadex has pulled the rabbit out of the hat and is going to win by a landslide. And it could happen within the next day, all right? So, really big news for anybody who's been following Polkadex. This is a really, really good project. Team is second to none. These guys are absolutely awesome. And the further they build this thing, the better it gets. So I've done numerous videos on Polkadex. I've been following this one for months and months and months. And I've even interviewed Vivek on this channel before. And so it's just a really exciting time. So I want to kind of recap what's going on with the Crowdloan, as well as what this means moving forward and some final thoughts today. So definitely, if you haven't followed Polkadex yet, it's a good time to look at this one. It's also still within 1 day of contributing to the Crowdloan if you want to do that. If you've got some spare DOT lying around, if you've got some spare stable coins lying around and you want to contribute, this is the one to do it on, okay? So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post time-sensitive content just like this. And now, let's get it going. All right, so I first wanted to kick off this video at Parachains.info. So this is a great site where you can check exactly what's happening in any of the parachain auctions that are going on out there. Basically, this tab right up here that says auctions, all you got to do is click on that and it'll take you to this auctions page that I'm looking at right now. Now, the auction that we are focusing on for Polkadex is this one, which is number 16. It's going on right now, April 29th through May 6th, okay? Now, I got to say, I am actually surprised what has transpired here. It is absolutely amazing. So what happened was that Polkadex, by all accounts, you can see here there's a timeline chart here. They were doing really well, right? And we kind of thought they had it in the bag. And then all of a sudden, Bifrost came out of nowhere, exploded upward with the help of one whale that contributed over, I want to say it was over 330,000 DOT that they contributed. Over $5 million worth they contributed there. And I kind of thought, geez, I thought this one was ours. Are we going to lose it now? What's going on here? And the team at Polkadex was like, no way. And, I got on an AMA with them the other day. Shout out to the team, everybody on it, Gotham, Vivek, all of you guys that were on the call. I think Pablo was on there, Dagmar, all of you, doing a great job on this. And I could not believe how Polkadex has regained the lead here and has done it in a very substantial way. So you can see here on this chart, where Bifrost exploded up there, the blue line here, and look at the green line, which is Polkadex roaring into the top slot here. Absolutely amazing, all right? So as of right now, today, Polkadex has basically, the amount of DOT they have locked up here is over $12 million worth. So 813,314 DOT they've got locked up. Absolutely just crazy. And when we were down, down here, I mean, we were at like 200,000. So the amount of DOT that has come into Polkadex just kind of shows you, how much potential there is here with Polkadex, how many people believe in Polkadex, that Polkadex, as I posted about in one of my tweets, was not going to be denied. And that is absolutely true. All right. So that being said, right now, here we are in this auction 16, essentially. Grand total right now, there have been 1,746 contributions. Look at the big dog here, 448,000 DOT. Holy crap, that's a lot of DOT, right? Some of these other ones that are in here too are nothing to sneeze at. 51,000 DOT. Wow. There is a lot of DOT that has been contributed, okay? So really, really impressive. Now, in terms of when this auction may end, so it's interesting. So the way that that they do this with Polkadot is each auction has about a week window, and they can pick any time within that week to say, well, this is the date it's ending. And it looks like here they've noted on Parachains.info that, look at this, we got like a cake with a candle on it. I think that's what that is. And it looks like it's right about May 4th at 5 o'clock. I'm assuming that's UTC time. So looks like this one could be wrapping up by all accounts tomorrow. And Polkadex will be the winner here. We will secure the Parachain. What this means is when you get the Parachain, that's a lease for then, I want to say it's like 96 weeks, I think 92 weeks, something like that. I think it's 96. But they will secure that lease. And what that does is gives them access to basically everything that Polkadot offers with all of the other Parachains as well. Now, what's unique about Polkadex is they have their main chain. They've already had a live net for quite a while now, and now they'll have the Parachain as well. So really, really big deal. You know, my Polkadex videos I do on this channel don't always get the most views, and it's kind of baffling to me because Polkadex is one of the very best projects I think I've ever reviewed. The rewards that it's paying are fantastic, second to none. And let me just show you what that looks like. So this is their website, Polkadex.trade. You know, if you wanted to get into the Mainnet Explorer and see what it looks like, it's right here, this button that says Mainnet Explorer. There's also a button here that says the Crowdloan is live, right? And so if you end up following the Crowdloan button, it takes you to the Crowdloan page, and it kind of just explains, you know, how this whole thing works. Now, I've touched on this before in other videos, so I'm not going to go on into the parachains and the relay chain too much, other than to say that there's a main chain for Polkadot for the blockchain, and there's all these parachains that attach to it. All right, it's all about interoperability. Here you go, 96 weeks. So I was right the first time I said that. Now, the auction cap is 1 million DOT. We're already over 800,000, so we're getting really close to that. You know, a lot of people were hoping we would have won this with nowhere near as many DOT, which would have meant the rewards would have gone up because the set amount of rewards here was 2 million PDEX. So the rewards rate is kind of going down with the more people that have contributed. But nevertheless, it's still absolutely amazing to see Polkadex step up. And I think Vivek mentioned it in one of his posts on Twitter, totally organic. I agree. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, this is something that I actually asked about in the AMA, so I may as well highlight it here. This exclusive NFT. So if you're one of the top 1,000 contributors, you get this exclusive NFT. And so it says here, the Polkadex Hero NFT is awarded to the top 1,000 contributors of Crowdloan. So the ultimate emblem for proud early supporters of Polkadex, and it will grant holders a 20 to 50% discount on the order book trading fees. So it's an NFT with utility. So what I asked him is, you know, exactly how does that work when you have that? And Gotham confirmed that essentially when you win this NFT, it goes into your Polkadot.js wallet. When the platform is officially live, you would connect your wallet, and it'll automatically be able to see that you have that NFT and give you that discount. So pretty amazing, right? Really, really cool. So that's where the Crowdloan is currently at. Really, really awesome stuff. Let me see here. Moving forward, I think I had TradingView up here. Yeah, I was looking at PDEX here. You know, this is sort of ironic that PDEX has basically followed all the rest of the market. It's been in this downward trend, right? It's been getting cheaper and cheaper to pick this one up. As I mentioned, though, the PDEX rewards that you can get if you're staking this thing on mainnet, I have been staking it for months, okay? And the rewards rate, it falls as more people stake. However, it is still near 40%. It's probably around 39, 38 right now. But it is still really, really good rewards. And their APY, they add up every single day you get those rewards. So I have had a good holding here for Polkadex for quite a while. And so, you know, it's just kind of ironic to watch the chart go down with all the other coins that have been doing the same thing, because this is a really, really good project, right? Now, I wanted to show you over here. So this is Subscan. So Subscan is basically like the Polkadot version of Etherscan. And all you have to do is go up to this window up here, and there's a drop down, and you just select whichever project on Polkadot you want, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. And so what it shows here, it shows a circulating supply here of 12.384 million. Now that is native PDEX. So PDEX originally started on Ethereum, so it was an ERC20 token. Some of that still exists. So the total issuance right now it shows is 18 million, right? So it's a little bit different from this circulating number. In terms of holders, we only have 3,129 here. Now this is for native PDEX, okay? So that is not including the ERC20 PDEX. So let me show you what that looks like. So on the on CoinMarketCap here, we've got the HODLer wallets, and you can see that's been downtrending. Well, the reason why is because everybody's converting their ERC20 PDEX into native PDEX, so you can get the benefits of staking it on mainnet, right? But we still have 3,898, which means that, you know, between the two of them, we've got over 7,000 holders. Now, I talk about this a lot in my Jasmy videos that, you know, I'm always kind of aiming and angling for Jasmy to hit 40,000 by the end of the year. Look at this, Polkadex is only at 7,000. So much potential here, you know, especially when you look at where the market cap is. Now, obviously, this isn't entirely accurate because this is counting only the Ethereum coins here, the ERC20 coins. So that market cap's nowhere near accurate. But regardless of all of that, trending in the right direction here for Polkadex. All right. So very, very excited for this one. This is going to be the DEX of the future. It's going to have all the usability of a centralized exchange. You know, we're going to have the Polka IDO launchpad with it, where you can invest, you know, in those initial offerings. So really, really exciting time to be involved in this one, especially, you know, as you get more and more into crypto. This is a really good one that you should know about. And like I said, you know, the rewards on this one have been really second to none. And they upped the rewards pool this time around. So you're getting 2 PDEX at least for every DOT you contribute. So looking at that chart that I showed you earlier, you know, it looks like by all accounts this ends tomorrow. So if you wanted, you could still get in the Crowdloan today. If not, that's just fine. I'll take my rewards as they are, because the more people that get in, the lower the reward goes, right? By all accounts, it looks like this is kind of a landslide win now, which is just absolutely crazy. You know, if you equated this to like a boxing match, it would almost be like we got knocked down in, like, you know, the 3rd or 4th round. We thought we were doing great, and then we had a flash knockout, and then all of a sudden we came back. And now here we are about to win the match down the road, right? It looks like we've had some strong hits along the way, and now we're topping out here. So just really amazing. You know, again, if you want to check this info out, just go to Parachains.info /auctions. You can see exactly where it's at. You can see the top 1,000, basically 1,746 contributors. As I showed this list earlier, I mean, the top dog on here, 448,000 DOT. That is a ton of money, okay? And going on down the list, I mean, every contribution matters, but, you know, for whoever may secure those NFTs, that's really, really cool. And it's going to have some good benefits for you down the road. So that's all I wanted to show in terms of this part. I'm going to be wrapping this video up in a second with some final thoughts on what all this really means for Polkadex moving forward. Here at the Keeping It Real Finance channel, we need your support. All of the content on this channel is entirely organic, meaning we did the video on a topic that we simply like, or we did it because of a request from one of you, our viewers. So that being said, if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support the channel, there are multiple ways you can do that to help us to continue to create and level up our content. Our affiliate links will be available in the video description to cover platforms we endorse and use ourselves. Support the channel today and earn sign-up bonuses along the way. We also have a merch shop available with links below the video or directly by visiting KIRfinance.myspreadshop.com, where we offer tons of great designs and product options. We've got everyone in the family covered. Help support us by picking up merch and sharing your photo on social media. We may even send you an NFT. Speaking of NFTs, at OpenSea.io we have our NFT series, The Liberty or Death Crossroads, available now. Pick one up today and enjoy special upcoming perks and exclusive content with our planned upcoming courses, Patreon, and Discord group. If you're a reader and simply looking to step up your game in personal finance, I also wrote a book in 2015 titled Driving Through Potholes: Financial Strategy and Life Lessons for Those Looking to Rediscover the American Dream. The book is available now at Amazon in Kindle and paperback. And lastly, if you'd simply like one-on-one consulting, feel free to reach out anytime at keepingitrealsince1982@gmail.com. We greatly appreciate your support today, and now let's get back to the video. Alright, so for some final thoughts today. So first of all, the idea of Polkadex potentially winning this crowd loan within a day is absolutely awesome and a monster accomplishment. So definitely cause for celebration. As I mentioned earlier, I've been following Polkadex for quite a long time now. And the first time around in the crowd loan process, Polkadex did not win. And you know, part of that was because we were kind of late to the party, I get that. But this time around, they sweetened the pot, and the rewards, they came ready to go, and they were not going to be beat out by Bifrost. So really, really awesome. Now, what the implications here are with the Parachain is that they already had a mainnet. They were sort of an anomaly in the whole Polkadot ecosystem, that they already had a mainnet, right? So now they've also got the Parachain, which gives them the full interoperability with all the other Parachains on Polkadot. So that's where this is a really, really big deal, right? So that cross-chain interoperability, that's where this kind of really comes in. Now, outside of that, you know, the actual, Polkadex, the order book, the DEX itself, you know, as well as Polka.io, neither one of them is live yet, right? So we're still really, really early here on this one. So exciting. And, you know, just because the chart has been trending down, like with everything else in the entire crypto market, it doesn't really have anything to do with Polkadex, the project itself. I talk about that a lot also in the various videos I do, that the crypto market relies on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin lately has been pretty tightly correlated to the stock market. So if the stock market doesn't do well, then Bitcoin doesn't do well, then the altcoins don't do well. And so that's kind of where we're at in terms of charts. But outside of the chart itself, in terms of the project and what it's offering, you know, this is going to be the DEX, the decentralized exchange that operates with the user experience of a centralized exchange. It is going to be really, really good, all right? By all accounts, everything is kind of shaping up for 2022 to be an absolute fantastic year for Polkadex, as well as, you know, where the coin itself could go from here. It could absolutely explode. I've been talking about that for quite a while. As I also mentioned earlier, I have been staking my PDEX on mainnet for quite a while now, and it just keeps building every day, building, building, building. This is one of the very best coins out there that I'm aware of in terms of rewards and in terms of just a solid, rock solid project. So all good things all the way around. And now that we're going to have the Parachain, this is another feather in the cap. This is the further interoperability. It's one more step in the roadmap to be fully operational and really see this thing take off. This has all the potential of being the Uniswap killer. All right, there you go, said it. So that being said, if you like today's video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget that I am also on Twitter at KIR Finance, where you can find me tweeting and retweeting, so check me out there. And lastly, for a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back, tells it like it is, and I will see you on the next one when Polkadex has their Parachain. Later.